Thank you guys so much for being here. This is our current 4 Miles for Water team for the year. Just so you can recognize everyone's faces, obviously, my name is Heather Bam Bam. I'm our volunteer coordinator. I'm going to be your main contact for this event if you need anything at all. You'll have my phone number at the end of this, but also during your volunteering shift, you'll get a volunteer badge that has my phone number and Alicia's phone number highlighted on the back. So you will have our contact information and we will be your main contacts. But just so you know who everyone else is as well. Emily Schechter is our event staff lead from Drink Local, Drink Tap. Johanna Ham, who's also on this call, she's our exhibitors and VIP lead for the event. And then Erin Huber is our executive director and founder of Drink Local, Drink Tap. And for those of you who may be new, or if you're watching this recording later and you don't know a lot about our organization, that's okay. So Drink Local, Drink Tap was started by Erin Huber in 2010. Brief backstory, we started with beach cleanups. We had a group of teachers join us on one of those beach cleanups, which got us into the classrooms. And then one of those teachers in the classrooms happened to be from Uganda, and Erin learned all about the water and sanitation help needed there, and that's how we started in Uganda. So we have 3 pillars at Drink Local, Drink Tap. We have our education, which is what I get to do, and going into classrooms and teaching kids about the global water crisis, their water footprint, and most importantly, how they can help. Also, sorry, I'm still admitting people as well. We have our equity pillar, which is all about our work in Uganda, providing clean water and sanitation projects for communities there that need them. And then what this event falls under is our engage pillar. And that's all about our beach cleanups and fun runs and fundraisers, just like this one that we're going to be talking about today, which is 4 Miles for Water. So let's get started with the event itself. So the event timeline this is all of the times. 6:30 a.m., that's when some of our volunteers, let me just specify, not all of you have to be here at this time, but our event setup volunteers will be there at 6:30. That's when they'll start arriving and helping us set up. There is a safety and security queue time. This is just a quick safety briefing by Alicia. Alicia on the main stage. Yep, perfect. So we'll meet right at the main stage there at 7:45. This is, if you're not in a morning shift, you do not have to be here at 7:45. When I check you in, I will give you all the safety briefings. It's basically, what to do in case of a big emergency. If you see something, say something, all of those things, and then just recognizing staff faces and who your contacts are. Guests will start arriving at 8:30. Group stretch 9:15. 4-mile run starts at 9:30. We also then have the 1-mile walk option, which will start right after they all get themselves going, about 9:35. 10 o'clock will be our VIP brunch. Youth fun run will start at 10:45, and then the presentation of awards is at 11. And guests are welcome to stay, as well as volunteers, until 12 p.m. If you're one of our cleanup volunteers, please stay later than that. Thank you to our event sponsors, and then also our exhibitors. These are the exhibitors that you'll be able to see. They'll have tables and activities set up at the run as well. All right, and let's dive in here. So this is our course map. You can see we're going to be right on the water, which is perfect for what we do, providing clean water access for all. We're going to start on the east bank of the flats. We're going to kind of follow along the river. It is an out and back course. You will get not only this course map, but also the event setup map when you arrive at check-in. So don't feel like you have to commit all this to memory, although I will be sending the deck after this with the recording as well if you feel like you need to. This is our site map. So again, you'll be getting this as well. You can see to the left of the stage from our viewpoint here, you are going to start, you can see where the restrooms are in that black square. All of our exhibitors will be set up here, as well as the metals station, the kids craft station, which I know we have 2 volunteers for. This is what they're going to be coloring in. They have these cute little medals. It has, I don't know if you can really see it, the 4 miles guy. And then they're going to color it in with gold, silver, bronze markers, as well as we'll just have other markers there in case they feel the need for a different color. And then those will be their medal stations. You'll see the yellow squares here. Those are tables and seating for participants. There's the Connecticut water truck. That's the little guy up by, this is Rum Runners here and by the VIP area. You can see where the start of the race is marked, as well as where the main stage is as well. And then most importantly, for our purposes today, we have to the right of the start line from this viewpoint, you have the 3 orange tents. That's the registration and check-in. So you'll know where to direct people when they get there. And then right across the start, or right across the way there, you'll have where our volunteer check-in station will be. So you'll report right there in the morning, as well as the drink local, drink tap information tables. There'll also be some games there, like we'll have, I think, giant Jenga, cornhole, which Johanna just painted beautifully, by the way. And then Connect Four. So that's where the games will be, right around there in that stage area as well. All right, most important information for you is where to park, and then we'll get into what to wear as well. So where to park, you can see there's 5 different options, technically 6 different options here. Again, I'll be sending this deck to you after the presentation as well. And I just want to point out to you, especially for our early arrival volunteers, there is street parking available. We aren't able to reserve that. It's on a first come, first served basis. But street parking, and Alicia, correct me if I'm wrong, is free on the weekends.
Double check where you
Okay.
arrive. They've changed some of the rules across town, and those rules are still being rolled out. So just double check signage. If you see a park mobile sign, I always double check and scan it, and it'll tell you if it's still free or not. But it should be.
Perfect. So you'll see where we are here in this big orange star. That's where we're going to be located, and then all of the parking that's around here as well. All right, arrival details. Again, once you arrive, you can go directly to that volunteer table check-in. I will meet you there. You're going to get one of these lanyards that I showed you before. You don't need to commit any of the schedule or anything to memory. It's all on the back here, as well as your emergency contact numbers, where the restrooms are located, things like that. And then this will distinguish you as a volunteer, as well as a t-shirt you'll see in the slide coming up. That you will get as well. So you'll go directly to the volunteer check-in table. When you get there, you're also going to receive more details on your roles. We'll go through it in the training today, but you'll also get a paper to take with you, so that you know when you get there exactly what you're doing in case you need a refresher. All right. And then if you have any further, if you need any further instructions, or if you have any other questions, I'll be there. Alicia will be there, and you'll get a main point of contact as well, especially if you're like out on the course or something, you'll have a different contact than us, and we'll make sure to get you exactly with exactly who you need to be with. All right, this is our amazing t-shirt for this year. So every volunteer will get a t-shirt. And you can see it'll distinguish you as a 4 miles for water person or employee, and you'll have this volunteer badge as well. Please, especially for our volunteers, wear comfortable shoes. You can wear comfortable pants, shorts. It's a running type event. Obviously, just make sure they're appropriate. It's a family event too. We need to make sure we're dressing for the weather. So it's not going to rain. We're just going to put that out there. But just in case, there's that 55% chance. Just dress for the rain. It is a rain or shine event. If for whatever reason we need to contact you about the event being canceled or anything like that, I will make sure to do that via email. Again, I'm going to email everyone the slide deck, the volunteer training. We'll have a group email there. All of my contact information will be on that signature line, as well as at the end of this slide. Feel free to contact me, but I will be contacting you if for whatever reasons our plans change on that day. All right, I'm going to pause here. Alicia or Johanna, am I missing anything critical before we go into roles, timeline, all of that kind of stuff?
No, it sounds good.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so volunteer roles and responsibilities. So we're going to kind of go through. You can see here not only what the role is and the time frame, but the volunteers who have signed up for it. And then most importantly, which is not highlighted on this slide, thanks to Mike and Sadie, but you will see in bright orange the volunteer spots that we still need, and then I'll do another recap after this. So in case you want to stay longer or come earlier, or you know anyone who wants to volunteer, you'll know exactly the spots that we're needing to fill as well. All right, so keep an eye out for your name here. I'm not going to read everyone's names, but Mike and Sadie, thank you for helping not only on Saturday, but Friday as well for pre-event setup. We will meet you on site at 12 o'clock, and we will all be there. All right, and then here I'm going to just kind of start going through what the roles are and what you can expect. Again, look for your name under the volunteer name and that the spots are needed. So if you happen to have a friend or somebody who wants to volunteer with you, let them know. The link is also in this slide deck to sign up. Setup and support, you guys are going to be helping us move tables, move chairs, set signs out, anything that we kind of need to literally set up the space. Registration and check-in. This one is going to be like a fast and furious role with everyone coming in to check in. You're going to see if they were pre-registered, checking them in that way. We'll give you more instructions day of as well. And then also if you have any walk-ups, how to register them. Drink local, drink tap info table. I know, Mike, you're old hat at this. There's someone else doing it in the afternoon though as well. And this is just going to have all of our information about what we do at Drink Local, Drink Tap, why we do it, how they can get involved and help, as well as a few of our Wavemaker in classroom program activity examples. So I will be able to give you a good rundown if you need it on what to say and how to say it. Shop for Water manager. Again, Michelle, I know you are old hat at this as well, but we have one spot open. So just in case I'm sending this to someone else, this is our Shop for Water stuff. We have all of these things purchased from Uganda, made in Uganda, and you can purchase it here as well. So we have ties, necklaces, little stuffed animals, hats, water bottles, a lot of things. So you'll have our Shop for Water table next to our Drink Local, Drink Tap information area and our volunteer registration table. If you are interested in getting anything, it's always an option for you too. All right, our games and activities volunteer. You can see we have one spot needed here as well. We can break these this time frame up. There's an 8 to 10 o'clock time and a 10 to 12 o'clock time. Sarah just did both, so we just condensed it into one. This is where we're going to have all of those games by the stage area and really just helping people not only learn how to play the games if they need to, but making sure they have all the pieces and everything that they need and the area stays clean and free of tripping hazards. We do need a borehole event support. This is someone who's going to be able to work and explain the borehole that we have. This is a art installation of a borehole that will be on site that day. It'll be right next to our information area. We have our Kids Craft Metal Station. So again, that's where they're going to be coloring in these metals they can take with them. Just so you know, you'll also have the snack area in that same table area. So you guys know that you'll have the Kids Craft Metal Station and the snacks for all the runners in the same space. Race course volunteers, which, sorry with my screen, I don't know if I put that we still need people, but we do. So please, if you know anybody, we need race course volunteers that are going to be making sure runners, walkers, anyone who's on the course knows not only where they're going, but they have everything that they need, they're hydrated, all of those things. So race course volunteers are super important, and I think we need a few more of those as well. We have our jerry can pickup station volunteers. So that's where we encourage people to walk with a filled jerry can. They're smaller, but those are like the little yellow cans, which we should say also why we do 4 miles, and we call it 4 miles for water, is because on average, people around the world, but especially where we work in Uganda, have to walk an average of 4 miles every single day with this really heavy jerry can. It's about 40 pounds. I think 5 gallons, 40 pounds, 4 miles. Every single day, filling from a lake or a river or stream or any kind of water they can find, and the water is making them sick because it's not able to be filtered. So this is what we're doing this event for and raising awareness for, why it's called 4 Miles for Water, and why we encourage people to, on that last mile, carry the jerry can to spread awareness for that as well. So we have a jerry can pickup station where they can pick it up on their last mile. The last walker is obviously going to be the last walker. They're going to make sure once we see them, we know everybody is off the course, so they'll be the last one on the course. Waste reduction volunteers, we don't have anyone signed up yet. So if we don't get anybody, this will kind of be a role for everybody. If you see waste, pick it up, put it where it needs to go. We'll have trash cans and recycling available. And we just want to make sure that we're keeping the environment as clean as we possibly can, especially because it's true to our mission. Our finish line cheerleaders are exactly as they sound. They're going to cheer everyone on as they cross the finish line, as well as possibly helping us hand out awards and things too, depending on our timing there. We have VIP greeter and wristband monitor. So you're just going to make sure that the people coming into the VIP area have their VIP wristbands, greet them and make sure that they're feeling special as well, and thank them for being there. DLDT info table, sorry, I didn't put PM on here. So your shift is from 10 to 12, and I'll update this before I send it out. Thank you, Nathan. Shop for water manager, again, we're going to need someone to do that in the afternoon. And then our event cleanup volunteers, thank you so much for Ed and Mike for volunteering for that. If you guys know anybody that wants to help with cleanup, or if you are already volunteering and would like to stay for cleanup, we would take any help we can get. And we're just going to obviously be cleaning up, tearing everything down. We need to leave the space looking like it was when we came. So we also, if I haven't said this enough, we still need more volunteers. So if you know anybody, please, please, please volunteer with us. This will be a live link when I send the deck to you as a PDF. They can sign up at signup.com. Here is an outline of the spaces that we need, or the roles that we need and how many spots are needed as well. All right, I think the only thing, at least on my script, that I missed is we do encourage water-themed swag to be worn. So if you have, you know, those earrings or necklaces, or I think you could see it here as well, headbands, things like that, we want it to be a really fun event. So please feel free to wear all of those appropriate things as well. All right, Alicia, Johanna, did I miss anything? Slash, if you guys have questions, please let me know. I'm going to open the chat here.
Great job, Heather. We're really excited to have all of you joining us this year. I know we've got some returning faces, some new faces. It's an early morning. A lot happens quick, but we can't do this without you. So thank you so much.
Okay. Well, again, so if there are no questions, I will see you guys either Friday or Saturday, depending on when your shift is. I'll be there. Pop over to that registration, that volunteer registration tent, and we'll get you absolutely everything that you need. And other than that, my contact info and everything is here, as well as Alicia. So feel free to reach out with any questions ahead of time. I will hang on for just a couple minutes in case anyone wants to hang on. Johanna, do you mind stopping the recording though? And then we will